Ingonya mabagiti baba.
Whoever came up with this is genius. That was a peek at The Lion King, the fan favorite show for kids and kids at heart, playing right now at the Bushnell Theater.
Yeah, it is full of incredible music and, of course, the puppets. I had the awesome chance to go backstage to see how the magic is made with the Lion King puppet master. Take a look. I'm so excited. I am backstage with the puppet master of The Lion King, Michael Riley. Thank you so much for letting us see all this.
Yeah, our pleasure. Good morning.
Oh, I love all things Lion King, like from the movie to the show to everything, but this is incredible. Like, talk about what does it take to even make these puppets?
Yeah, so many hours. So Julie Taymor would have sculpted this mask, Mufasa, out of clay. They would have taken an impression of that, made this carbon copy, put all the little sticks on it. So much work, about 150 hours of work.
On just one mask?
Just one mask.
And this one is?
That's Mufasa.
That's Mufasa.
Yeah, he's our Lion King at the start of the show.
And Zazu.
Zazu.
Show me Zazu.
He's a beautiful hand puppet, kind of the only hand puppet in the show.
Hi, Zazu.
So he can do so many things, but remember, of course, the actor is doing all these things with his hands.
While they're acting.
But they're acting and talking to the kids and, yeah, singing, so pretty incredible.
How many feathers are on Zazu?
He has 1,500 feathers, all individually painted and glued on him, yeah.
Oh my gosh, so the artistry and the handwork, this is truly a show like no other.
For sure, you know, and you saw the movie, and in the movie, you know, Africa is clearly where it's set, but it's not a character in the show. In our theater show, Africa is a very much big part of the show. So all the iconography on the masks and things, those come from Africa, and it's an important part of our show.
Okay, tell us about this one. Who's this?
This is Nala.
Nala!
So she's the hunter.
Yeah.
She's just a fierce hunter, so we kind of paint her like marble to give that kind of austere, really, you know, she's just a fierce character.
This is like a helmet, and then it goes on the actor's head?
So that's exactly right. So we actually make a mold of our actor's head and attach the mask.
Michael lets me experience the puppets firsthand.
The actor or actress would go to makeup first, and they get all the makeup about a half hour done. And then the last thing is the mask.
Yep, we would place that on the actor's head.
Okay, this one's not molded for me, but we think that I'm similar to Nala. I have a small head.
Yeah.
I love it.
Come on, it's perfect.
It does it? Okay.
It's perfect.
Nala!
Yeah.
And as we turn over here, we see all of the talk about anything that you can...
Yeah, so that, again, is plastic mold of the actor's head, which is incredible. So drops it on the head and it fits like a glove. Of course, there'd be a wig on top of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You have to dance in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
La la la. What does Nala do?
Yeah, so just like that.
So this is Simba.
Yeah.
Oh, you can, I mean, even the hair is just so cool to touch. What is this made of?
It's horsehair, and so he's got that gorgeous Tina Turner mane.
Yeah.
Because, of course, he's a boy lion. And all the little sticks and chain links on him, 150 of them, all made by hand. Yeah.
And tell us about, I mean, you being a puppet master, you started out in the world of technical school and realized you could do incredible things with your hands.
I just love to work with my hands, and I didn't know what I would do like so many young people. So I just kind of fell into theater and fell in love with theater. So I'm very happy that I can work with my hands and do something I love.
So who's this?
So we have an antelope, one of two in the show, and of course you see those amazing curly horns. But the actual head of it is made out of a crocodile maiden, which is a African sculpture. So we just added those horns. So it's kind of like a crocodile and an antelope. This is actually a basket that came straight from Africa and that we put onto the character.
My goodness.
And then
Incredible. Zazu.
Hello.
Okay, show us what Zazu can do. He's so real.
So he blinks. He can talk, of course. Hello.
Hello, Zazu.
And then he can fly. So he has to do all those things at the same time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, just think about how the actor has to manipulate Zazu and do all the other things, the dancing and the everything.
Yeah. And it makes it the hardest puppet in the show, by far.
So if you break Zazu, Michael has to fix you.
That's right, yeah.
So do you have,
1,500 feathers.
have this ever happened, like in the middle of the show, you just got to fix something?
Yes, all the time. So he's got all these little strings and feathers. They fall off, they break. Yeah, so we're on there pretty frequently. He's got a little slinky for a neck.
That's what his neck is? It's a slinky?
Slinky.
Oh my gosh, now you know. There's a slinky in Zazu's neck.
If that slinky malfunctions, Michael has tools on the ready, and you might want to steal his organization system.
So these are all of our tools in the show. And just so we know which drawer things will be in, Twisty will be mostly screwdrivers, and Cuddy will be knives and scissors.
All things that can fix Scar if he gets a little ornery on stage.
This is Scar. He already seems mean.
The villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously he's not wood, he looks like wood, but it's just carbon fiber. It's super light. His little hair is made of feathers. But the greatest thing is he can take this mask from on top of his head and he can actually place it in front of his face and turn into, you know, that lion and then compose himself, put it back on his head. So you got that kind of double event thing.
So the actor is literally pressing that button to put the mask over his head.
Yeah.
All right, I cannot wait to come and see this production. Everyone at home, talk about why you must see The Lion King.
You know, it's an iconic show, of course, but I always think of the show just kind of teaches us a lot of the morality and the hard lessons that we have to learn as young people. So it's so important. We all know the story of The Lion King, and there are some hard topics, but so important that you are exposed to that.
Yes, the circle of life.
Circle
From
of life.
Backstage here at the Bushnell Theater in downtown Hartford with the puppet master of The Lion King, I'm Kara Sundlin. I hope you make it to the show.
Terrific.
Wow, you know, you still have time to see The Lion King at the Bushnell. That show is going to be here through Sunday, December 1st, so we do have some time. Great thing to do with your family over the holidays.
Absolutely.
You can visit bushnell.org. It really is incredible. They run through the audience, you know, in the beginning. The kids will love it.
It's really remarkable. What a great show. Great job. All right, still ahead on this Friday afternoon. Did you know November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month? Coming up next, we're going to be learning about some amazing new technology at UConn Health for diagnosing and treating lung cancer.
And the shops at Evergreen Walk are just a one-stop shop for all of your holiday gifts. We're getting a sneak peek of the great deals you can score on Black Friday.